Throughout the course of more than half a century, Lionel Richie, a famed singer-songwriter and judge on American Idol, has been a towering figure in the music industry. Richie's journey is a remarkable example of skill, perseverance, and the ability to reinvent oneself. From his soulful beginnings with the Commodores to his solo career that topped the charts and his status as a renowned television personality, Richie's journey is inspiring. His net worth is expected to be an amazing $200 million as of the year 2025, a figure that demonstrates not just his musical genius, but also his astute economic enterprises and his long-lasting cultural effect. We are going to delve into the process by which Richie amassed this fortune, the sources that ensure it continues to flow, and the reasons why his wealth is truly the stuff of idols. Tuskegee to the world of stardom. Lionel Brockman Richie Jr. was born on June 20, 1949 in Tuskegee, Alabama, and he began his childhood in an atmosphere that was abundant in musical talent. His early interest in music was fostered by his grandmother, who was a classical pianist, as well as by his uncle, who was a jazz enthusiast. While Richie was receiving a tennis scholarship to attend Tuskegee Institute, he was also a co-founder of the Commodores, a band that would go on to become famous for its funk and soul music. In the 1970s, he had a string of hits that displayed his musical skills and smooth voice, including Easy, 3 Times a Lady, and Brick House. These songs laid the groundwork for his subsequent financial success. It was a pivotal moment in Richie's career when he decided to pursue a solo career in 1982. His debut album, which was titled after himself, was a commercial success, selling over 4 million copies. The single Truly was awarded a Grammy for Best Male Pop Vocal Performance. Can't Slow Down, his follow-up album released in 1983, became a worldwide hit, selling more than 20 million copies and making him the recipient of the Grammy Award for Album of the Year. Tracks such as All Night Long and Hello became cultural touchstones, which resulted in large royalties that continue to increase his wealth to this day. Richie became one of the most successful artists of all time as a result of his early triumphs, which resulted in the sale of additional than 100 million records across the globe. A wealth made up of many facets. Richie's net worth in 2025 is estimated to be $200 million, and it is the product of multiple income streams, each of which contributes to his financial empire overall. His music business continues to be the foundation, and it is estimated that he earns between $8 and $10 million annually in royalties from his huge catalog. Hits such as Endless Love with Diana Ross and We Are the World, which Michael Jackson and Diana Ross collaborated on writing, continue to generate cash through radio play streaming platforms such as Spotify, where he has over 9.2 million monthly listeners, and licensing for films and advertisements. His album Tuskegee, which was released in 2012 and debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 chart, demonstrated his ability to remain successful and added millions to his wealth. Richie's position as a judge on American Idol has continued to be a substantial source of income for him since the year 2018. By the year 2025, Richie will have amassed more than $60 million from the show, which he has earned around $10 million per season, which is equivalent to approximately $500,000 per episode for a run of 20 episodes. Because of his presence alongside Katy Perry and Luke Bryan, and later Carrie Underwood, he has remained in the public eye, which has resulted in an increase in the number of people streaming his songs and purchasing concert tickets. One user on has posted, "Lionel Richie's wisdom on Idol is gold. Fans on have complimented his mentorship, and he has received acclaim for it. It's no surprise that he's worth $200 million. The American Idol." In addition, touring is a significant contributor. The ticket prices for Richie's global tours, such as the 2023 Sing-a-Song All Night Long Tour with Earth, Wind and Fire, and the 2024 to 2025 Say Hello to the Hits Tour, are extremely exorbitant. His recent performances in the United Arab Emirates, Egypt, and Morocco are evidence of his international appeal. Some of his concerts have brought in between $500,000 and $1 million at each event. The fact that Richie's stage presence is still electrifying at the age of 76 is demonstrated by the fact that his Las Vegas residencies, which include concerts scheduled for April 2025, add millions more. Business ventures and real estate investments. Richie's investments have greatly increased his net worth, in addition to the music and television he has worked in. One of the most notable properties in his real estate portfolio is a Beverly Hills house. This house, which is currently worth between $40 and $60 million, is equipped with a music studio, a rose garden, and limestone terraces. Richie reportedly rented it out for $1 million per week during the 2023 United States Open, demonstrating his ability to turn assets into revenue. It is reported that his real estate holdings are between $60 and $80 million, with other properties located in Tuskegee and Nashville. To add insult to injury, Richie has also tried his hand at business. Additionally, he generates additional cash with his House of Fashion line and fragrance collection, both of which capitalize on his famous style. Although these projects are not as lucrative as his music or real estate endeavors, they help him diversify his portfolio and ensure that his brand remains relevant. Those who follow him on Twitter praised his financial prowess, with one of them noting, "Lionel Richie is out here making millions from music, television, and fashion simultaneously. Legend that is still alive. Aims regarding earnings, philanthropy, and the influence for culture." Richie's wealth is not solely the result of accumulation, rather, it is also the result of effect. He was a co-creator of the song "We Are the World" in 1985, which was released to generate $63 million for famine relief in Africa. This song continues to be one of the singles that has sold the most copies ever. Richie did not immediately benefit from the song's success. Nonetheless, the song's success helped to raise his profile, which in turn led to opportunities for endorsements and collaborations. Through the Lionel Richie Foundation, which provides assistance for music education and health problems, he continues his philanthropic work. Additionally, the gifts he has made to Tuskegee University have helped provide scholarships for students from disadvantaged backgrounds. There is no denying the cultural impact that Richie has had. In addition to being honored with the Gershwin Prize and Kennedy Center honors, he is a pioneer for African American musicians. He will be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame sometime in 2022. His ability to merge soul, pop, and country music has served as an inspiration to singers such as Bruno Mars and Adele. His next book, Truly, which is scheduled to be published in September 2025, is expected to further solidify his legacy, and pre-orders are already generating a lot of excitement. The resilience to overcome obstacles. Richie's journey to a net worth of $200 million was not devoid of obstacles. Due to difficulties with his voice cords caused by acid reflux, he had to have repeated surgeries in the late 1980s, which put his career in jeopardy. His private life, which included high-profile divorces from Brenda Harvey and Diane Alexander, was accompanied by financial settlements. Nevertheless, Richie's tenacity was evident throughout. Through his ability to adjust to shifting musical trends, his enthusiasm for television, and his savvy investments, he was able to ensure that his wealth continued to increase. A lot of people respect this tenacity. According to one of the posts, Lionel Richie endured throat surgeries and divorces, but he still managed to build a $200 million empire. That is the kind of guts that idols admire. It was Lionel Richie. The fact that he is able to maintain his relevance in the industry, whether it is by mentoring competitors on American Idol or by headlining festivals, distinguishes him from others. The material that idols are made of. Richie's net worth of $200 million in 2025 is more than just a number. It is a demonstration of a career that was based on talent, adaptability, and heart. From writing songs that have stood the test of time to serving as a mentor to up-and-coming musicians on American Idol, he has created a legacy that will be felt by future generations. Through his expertise in real estate, entrepreneurial endeavors, and charitable giving, he has added depth to his financial tale, demonstrating that riches may be gained while still having a significant significance. Even though Richie is getting ready to embark on a tour of Europe in 2025 and release his album Truly, there is no indication that his impact is diminishing. His journey is still being celebrated by his fans with one user summing it up as follows: Lionel Richie's net worth is over $200 million, but his legacy, to be valued. The legend of music Richie demonstrates that his wealth and his influence are genuinely the stuff of idols, whether it is via the performances of heartfelt ballads or by the business decisions that he makes.